Well, good morning, everybody. Twist, welcome on in once more. Wait, why are you eating my honey? Also, how are you eating my honey? I'm confused. Alyssa, it's been a while though. Awesome to have you in here. Welcome on in, everybody. Stole your honey from your cabinet. Hope we're all doing well. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch before getting started. Took it as a birthday gift to yourself. Is it your birthday? Is it that time of the year? Yes, okay, well. Listen for a second here. There you go, you get a birthday click. That is my birthday gift to you. Congrats on making it another year. That is no small challenge. Alrighty, I don't really have much to yap about at the start of stream. I don't have any crazy stories or anything to tell like a couple nights ago. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I have no idea exactly what I want to do with Noita. Wow, that's loud. Maybe that's just loud for me. I'm gonna turn that way down. I have no solid plan on what we're doing in Noita today. We're just gonna do something. We're gonna do something. But we don't really want music while we're doing it, so we're just gonna continue from where we left off last time. Hey, yeah, we got a ton of black holes, we got some telly. Got a very dangerous but very potent wand. Would love a different projectile. Have not found it yet. I don't remember what floor we're on. What's in these wands? Nothing. Okay, we're in here. There's no mini-map, so I do not remember where I have been and where I have not been. It's been a while. Been a while since we've properly played it. Dangerous as this game is, so we're just gonna have to go around carefully. By carefully, I mean I'm gonna start teleporting everywhere, because damn, it's slow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want that blowing up next to me, so we're gonna kick that a little ways away. I just clicked my middle mouse button to throw out my grappling hook as if it was Terraria. That is not the game I'm playing. Quite simply, it's not. Don't care for any of that. Did not want that to get picked up, actually. Get fucked! I keep wanting to hold shift to bring out my torch, like Terraria. I've learned Fire Hurt. Nice. You have gained more knowledge. It's a little awkward to click. You can't like shoot and click at the same time, but I prefer grappling hook on middle mouse button for Terraria as opposed to like any other button. Because if you're grappling away in Terraria specifically, you're gonna be facing the other direction anyways, so you're not gonna be able to really face the enemy and shoot them at the same time. For me, it works in that game. I don't like ever have anything bound to it otherwise though. Because yeah, it's weird as hell. Explodey! I'm... ew. Kind of ew, but also kind of like, can I get more of it, you know? Kind of depends on the mood. I am so scared of my arrows killing myself. It is so likely to happen. Ah! I just hit the mic arm. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I hit the mic arm, and then it pushed my water bottle into my other monitor, which then pressed its power button against my other monitor, so then that monitor turned off. Quite the cluster frick. But everything is fine. I would love to do more quests in the game. There are, like, so many different quests and items that I have not spells that I have not physically unlocked yet. That would be swell. Oh, there's a gap right there. Well, we didn't realize that. Ooh, that hurt. Toxic gas. I have actually never seen toxic gas before. I thought all green gas was flammable gas. That explains why it hurt me so much. I wasn't scared of it, because I was like, oh, it's just flammable gas. It's gonna do nothing but, like, make it so I can't breathe, which means I can stay in it for a while. And then that was, in fact, not what happened. Because of course. Alright, we finally made it. Finally made it over to this area. The fungal area. This is one of the more dangerous areas. And it is what I have been trying to get to for a little bit now. Yeah, fungal cavern. Hey, we got him. I'm not gonna pick up any more of that gold. It's too risky. Aw. No! There was an ambrosia flask, but he broke it. He fucking broke it, and now he's invincible right now. I cannot kill that guy. While he has that, like, little shield icon above him, he is immune to literally every single form of damage. Oh, there's another teleporty guy. We have to be very careful of them. Gas itself actually doesn't have a distinct look or smell. So that toxic gas is mostly type of smoke or mist. Yeah, okay, sure. Sure, honey. Sure, honey. Trigger arrow. Too expensive to really want to do anything with. Costs too much to cast. I don't have anything really to take advantage of it either. So I just don't really have any purpose. And that's why those guys are dangerous. Fuck. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? It was a mimic. What? The odds are so small of that. Mango, you've come at a fantastic time for chaos. Oh my god. We have not found any good wand yet either. Maybe this will be it though. Spark Bolt! Okay, we found it. Our current objective is survive and get back to base. What is that bottle? Levitadium? I don't care if it breaks. Okay, turret guy dead. Levitadium just makes us fly way higher. Ooh, ping pong path is kind of fun. Oh shit, I don't want to shoot my... Okay, we're gonna go down. God, this is so dangerous. Fuck yes, I needed him dead. I needed that shield guy dead so bad. If it ended up reflecting my projectile back at me, that would just be instantaneous death. That's a bottle of ambrosia. Holy shit. This is gonna require some surgical precision. Precision? What the fuck did he just do to my tablet? He just... He just went bye-bye. No! No! Oh, no. Broken wand, worm pheromone. All right, we're drilling. We need to work our way back. Ooh! We need to work our way back to our starting area. I have still some of these left, so I'm not too concerned about spending too many of them. Oh my god. Oh, we need mana to recharge. Holy shit, it has a 10 recharge time. I didn't realize that. We might be here a little while. Alright, we're out. Home base is right over here. Okay, we're gonna take that off immediately, and there we go. Alright, we're set. That's just it, we're set. Look at that fantastic spread as well. We could use triple spell, but it costs more mana, so I really don't want to. Oh! Here we go. And now this wand has a much lower chance to actually end up killing ourselves with it, so it's just so much better in every way. How many do I have left? We've got just a couple. We will take that to refill our black holes. Statue here? There, we're doing like 600 DPS. Yeah, we're pretty set. We are pretty set for a little while. Okay, give me a second. I will be right back. Boop, we're back. Okay. Okie dokie. So there are more wands over there, so I do want to go back, and now we have drilled out a nice little pathway for us. So we are just going to follow this all the way back. Because there are more toys to play with up ahead. Don't know what's up there, and I'm scared to shoot a black hole up there lest it get broken and we all die. More or less. Okay, everything is fine. Spark bolt timer. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think I'm gonna keep looking first, though. Keep shopping around. There is absolutely nothing that can be done with that wand. Honestly, I'll splash myself with some of this right now to just go invisible. More or less just spam the cannons. Works like a charm almost every time. Hold on, my phone's blowing up. Give me a second. What's going on? Okay. A lot going on this morning, I guess. I've already got a spare spark bolt. I don't want any more. Okay, Twist, this is for you. This is not better than our current wand because we have a way higher mana recharge speed. So we could not turn this into any kind of like rapid fire weapon. It has one less slot, which doesn't really matter because we're only using 4 slots on this wand. But because it has such a lower mana recharge speed, there is no way we could get it to sustain a strong enough fire like we can with ours. It also has a very high recharge time, which we don't really care about. So we would need way more chainsaws in order to cut this recharge time down to the point where we could fire it as fast. Also, I guess for anybody who wants to play this game too. Also, we are getting dangerously low on health. We are going to need to leave very, very soon. $30 health is kind of the cutoff you want to come in here with. If you don't have much more than it, or you're really new, I would never recommend coming in here with that much amount of HP. I'm sorry, there was a polymage in here? What? Now that's crazy. Okay, we are going to carefully maneuver our way out of here. I think we are going to take our leave. I don't want to risk going around too much more. Unfortunately not. That would be nice if that was the case, but no, very much no. Okay, there's a teleport guy down there. They are instead a mage that will polymorph you. Which is very not based, if I do say so myself. Polymer made of mages. Hi, caramba. Okay, we got a shop today. I do also hear Mr. Broski, I forgot we angered the gods. Okay, we got his attention. Here we go. Nice and quick. Saving grace. Actually, vampirism. Nah, vampirism's really nice. It'll reduce our max HP by 25%, but it will also actually, in the future now, brain died. It will also make it so that way we can drink blood to restore health. There, now we have a tighter spread, which just means we're more accurate. The reason I didn't want to use multicat, or like the triple or quad, is because they do have a mana cost, so it does actually factor in to how our casting works. Exactly, blood is everywhere. So this one, so the double spell with the 2 cards, 0 mana cost. Same with the double scatter spell, which is why I was using it, but that also adds a plus 10-degree spread. Which was fine for the moment, because it got us, it did what we were looking for, but it wasn't exactly ideal. Because you kind of do want more accuracy. Especially for the zone we're about to head into. This zone is full of long-range shooters and stuff. Full of snipers, full of characters with guns and all that sort of stuff. So we need to be able to match that. If we're shooting pretty inaccurately, that is not going to help. Those guys in the yellow jackets. Is that a proper Uko or is that an ice Uko? I can't tell. Okay, that was an ice Uko. Whatever their name is. Still scary, but not as scary. Want that to explode. There we go. Woo! Sniper down. You have to be so aware of what's going on. There's so much to pay attention to all at once. Like a minigun turret. Hey, Soul, welcome on in. Welcome back. As a little secret as well, the sprite of a wand often dictates how many spell slots it has, if it's shuffle or not, all of those sorts of different things. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this one's usually a non-shuffle wand, but it's usually pretty low on spell slots. So it could have like some crazy spell in it, but I don't want to honestly just even waste a black hole to check it. So I'll wait until I have like some infinite way to dig in there, honestly. I don't care to spend a black hole on it. This wand here with like this sprite, they're usually pretty solid. They usually have some decent stats. So if I see a wand with this sprite, I would dig into it. That would be worth it in my opinion. Usually they're pretty consistently solid. So if you see a wand with this sprite early on, I would highly recommend trying to obtain it, because you might find out that it's actually pretty solid. Now that is unfortunate. I had no idea what I was digging into. And indeed, there's not really much that I care for on it. Also 2319 for the yellow jackets, if anybody gets that. I thought that was an explosive. Hear something out here? Oop. Always try and blow up explosives prematurely so they cannot accidentally blow up on you. Usually a pretty solid principle. Yeah, this area, you need long range. If you do not have something that has long range and you're coming into here, just be scared. Honestly, that's solid advice to usually is honestly just a great way to play Noita in general, is also just be scared, but I got it. God damn it. Not what I was going for, but you know what, sure. You do you. And actually, because we do have chainsaws on this wand, we have not fantastic, but okay digging through softer materials. Especially because I have Bloodlust, it's not ideal because it throws me pretty far in the opposite direction. So I'm having to use it in burst and then walk forwards again, but it'll work. Alright, well that wand is always shuffle. Maybe it'll have something on it that's decent. spiraling arc. It's not bad. I'll take it and, like, just bring it closer to base camp, I guess. Obviously, we're talking about nothing else. Uh-huh. No, that language isn't suggestive at all. Because enemies can easily move around in these layers as well, I would very much hazard against going quickly in areas you've already cleared as well. Because if the area is already, like, lit up, you know, you've been there before, you might think it's a little safer, but a lot of enemies here can easily move around. So even if you've been to that area before, things could have changed going back to it. So again, just typically place that exactly like that. They were not here last time I was here. Just play scared, honestly. Alright, I will take Spiraling Arc. There's absolutely nothing else I care for. Go away. No! Uncontrolled fall. That's scary. Ow, I was too close to that. Alright, we're gonna drink some blood here. Okay, that's not working. I think I have to drain the water a bit first. Yeah, bring me more blood, why not? Where are you all coming from? It was just up there, none of you fuckers were there. Okay, now we got it. Now we're healing up. Alright. Yeah, we're missing just a couple of hit points. We're gonna heal that all the way. Trying to drain it to a level where I can properly sip it. There we go. Okay, we're actually gonna fill up a flask of blood, because then that's mobile healing as well. Which, for obvious reasons, is fantastic. Woo! Where do you keep coming from? Okay, Invisibilium and Unstable Teleportatium I don't really care for, if I'm gonna be honest here. So I'm honestly just gonna pour this flask out, mostly, and drain the pool on the left there, and just dump some stuff in there. Jade, I don't think it even... I don't think it's that deep. Oh, the Invisibilium turned to pure water. Alright, well that's cool. Alchemy or something like that. Oh my god, there's a Telemage up there. Got it. Dear god, leave me alone. In case you needed to know, the Holy Mountains are not always for sure safe. Actually, that's stupidly dangerous putting it there. We're gonna put that in a hole. Okay, we now have 2 empty bottles. We're gonna fill these completely with blood. Or as completely as we can realistically get. Yippee! Yes, literally. I have a perk called Vampirism. That allows me to, drink it and drink it and heal from it. So, quite literally, yes. So now I can right-click on these in my inventory, and we will get a bit of health for that. So now we've got basically med kits wherever we go. Which is fantastic. Fire potion, chaotic polymorphine, that's scary as hell. Self-sustain in this game is one of the most important things you could ever obtain. Oh god! That could have been immediate death. Oh! Ooh! Reduced recharge time. So chainsaws also reduce recharge time, and they are cheaper than that spell. This is still a fantastic thing to find. The medkits are the enemies. Typically, yes. Oh, you mean because they're blood? Yes. I was like, well, down in the Hisi base, the healer down there is very much on the enemy side. So yes, technically, you are very much correct. Oh, I went way too deep with that. No, give me that. I want that on me. Arrow, I don't care for. I don't care for those. Not now that I've got triple cast there, so there's nothing else on that wand I care for, so we're gonna drop it down. And this is just how the game plays out. You want to be slow and methodical with it. Like, damn, not much is happening right now. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Alright, bogey taken out. Okay, drilling down is way too hard. Just gonna throw that. Oh! Did not see that at first. Oh, giant wormy. Oh, the giant wormy dropped a heart! Yay! Extra 25 HP. Fantastic. Ow! Off screen and no laser, that's just a dick move. You're getting... oh, fuck. Okay, that was a mini boss mob. While they're just dancing over there, I'm gonna drink some blood. I'm not gonna use my mobile medkits if I don't have to, which I don't right now. I have this convenient pool right here. Alright, back to full health. The worm's blood is also super valuable. The worm's blood is super valuable. God damn, dude. Because if you drink the worm's blood, you gain supervision. You basically temporarily gain wall hacks. Alright, our stomach's nearly full. We should stop drinking now. We can drink blood without penalty, thanks to our vampirism perks. We're gonna drink that to heal up. But if this stomach meter over here at 67% or 76%. Drops or ever gets above 100%, you become lethargic and move incredibly slow. Okay, these wands are also good sprites to look for because they usually have a lot of slots and they sometimes have solid stats. In this case, it's got some solid max mana, but the mana recharge speed is really not there. But it does have 10 slots, which is really nice. It does also have an exorbitantly high recharge time. So while it won't be impossible to work with, it will be difficult to work with. The more small notes there for you. Pretty much any, well, not any wand. The majority of wands can be worked around if their stats are bad. There are spells and abilities and stuff like that. I want to know what's inside here. There are different spells that allow you to sort of modify different things about them. Toxic Sledge. Okay, I don't care. Like the reduced recharge time. If it's got an exorbitantly high recharge time, like that one did, you can just go, okay, well, fine. If you're not great, it's okay. I'll lower your recharge time myself with that spell. It doesn't have a ton of other redeeming qualities about it, so we're going to leave it there for now. We would also need a spell called Add Mana to really make it work. Add Mana will compensate for a low recharge time. It adds cast delay, obviously kind of has a cost itself, but its cost is like negligible because it adds it as well. Hey, Princey. Hey, Bubby. Bye. It's a very complex game, and it takes a lot of learning to get into first. Before you start getting more comfortable with the game's mechanics, figuring out how to play around them. Fuck. Oh my god, we won. Oh my god! Fuck. We won. We won the duel. Okay. I need a second for my head to calm down and then I can break down what just happened. Oh, my face is in my hands right now. Oh my god. Gamer ponytail after that. Holy shit. Okay. If you didn't see what happened, rewind like 40 seconds there and rewatch it if you're really curious, but water, honestly, fair call for right here. Okay, so what happened there? There was an enemy that is my ghost. That ghost will have wands from previous games, from previous lives. And what happened there was that ghost spawned. There are tells that the ghosts spawn. If you find like small shrines with candles and stuff, usually that means there is a ghost on that level, that floor, or zone, whatever you want to call it. That means there's a ghost there, but I haven't found that, so I didn't know they were around. So that just jump scared me, and it has a wand from a previous save file, or it's not save file, but attempt, which is fantastic, because now that I won that duel, I can steal it and use it for myself, which it's going to be incredible. Evidently, it nearly killed me. So we're about to get a really solid wand. But that's what happened. A past version of me spawned with a wand that was super strong, And we just had a solid wizard duel, and all very, very nearly lost that. I have drunk both of my med kits. Please, I want the gold. Okay, we got some of the gold. So yeah, now we have a super low recoil, even stronger. Even stronger one. Actually, it might not be stronger because we do have Bloodlust on this. So I am going to try and get to the surface. Well, not surface, but the previous floor, so I can edit this wand and, like, combine them. We're gonna try. That was intense as fuck. We also I would love to create another pool of blood that I can absorb into my bottles. That would be wonderful. Am I going the right way or the wrong way? Honestly, wrong way, but also kind of right way, because here's that pool of blood I just asked for. Yeah, here's the pool of blood that I was searching for. So where I was actually trying to go was the right side, but you know what? It all worked out. Now our med kits are full again, and I'm just gonna make sure the bodies are fully used up. Okay, there's nothing left. We're just gonna drink the rest and heal back up. Again, self-sustain, the most important thing in this game. Absolutely the most important. There is no contender for it. What good is being able to dole out a ton of damage if you are squishy as fuck and have no ability to survive afterwards? Okay. So, let me figure out how I have this wand programmed really quick. So there, now I absolutely zoom with this. And it is going to do so much damage, it is, like, so unfunny. Watch this, watch this, watch this. A quick 3,000 damage per second. Easy. So we have just become considerably stronger. Considerably stronger. Ow! That's the danger. Okay, we're gonna modify this again. I don't want that. I don't want a risk of that happening again. We're gonna drink all of that. We're taking off that bubble bounce thing. Spark bounce with a timer, we're taking that off so that can't happen again. So yeah, that just did 80 damage to me. Shit, do I need a storage wand now? Chat, I might need a storage wand now. A storage wand is a wand with a bunch of slots that you literally just store wands onto. That is its only purpose. You know, we'll put reduced recharge time on that. Never mind, that makes it shoot way too fast, like, uncontrollably fast. There, that works for now. How many chainsaws can I store on that? Alright, we're just gonna store all of our chainsaws on there for spell slots. I'm gonna take that off, because that's no longer necessary. Ooh. Oh, that's why it's breaking it. There we go, here is our new wall of death. So the reason that broke this, let me just break that down really quick. The reason this does not work, but this does, is because of the wand wrapping that we had talked about like a week ago last time we played this. Right now, like drawing a deck of cards, we have this into double spell that'll pull this one, and then go automatically into this double spell, which will pull this chainsaw. It doesn't have another one to pull, so it'll go back to this chainsaw, where then the process repeats. But if I put this one in there, now it goes from chainsaw into double spell, which then pulls this spark bolt, and then the next double spell, which then pulls the spark bolt, and then the chainsaw. So we're no longer wrapping the wand, like, yeah, we're no longer spell wrapping. Because it can successfully pull 2 spells on this side of the wand, it will not pull the second chainsaw all the way at the back. So by just adding another double spell there, or you know what, we can even add a triple spell here, and that accomplishes the same goal. So we are now back to successfully wand wrapping. There is your lesson for the day. Or refresher, I guess, because we already went over that previously. Nice, now I actually have a kind of digging one once I expend all of its mana. I need your blood. I'm sorry. Thank you for your sacrifice. And I'm just gonna lap up the rest. Cutting a lick here. Alright, there was another boss mob over there, but we're just so strong at this point, they got quite legitimately vaporized. I would love to store some of this blood if I can. Oh, fuck. It broke through the bottom. I did not want to have happen. Getting attacked on both sides. There, now we have some rudimentary drilling. I don't know who that sniper shot at, but it wasn't me, so maybe it was a rat. If this wasn't Shuffle, this would be a very strong contender. If this was not Shuffle, this would be an incredibly strong contender, because it's actually just about better than the one I have right now. Okay, I don't think it's better, but it's pretty much exactly the same. The difference is that this sprite is not Shuffle, this like extended gold blue, whereas this one, this sort of like green bamboo looking one, is Shuffle. Honestly, I think I'm done with this floor. I think it's kind of given me all it can. We're gonna move on. Okay, a wand shop, right? I forgot about this guy. His reflective barrier can shoot me as well if I shoot into it. Okay, we got some ambrosia. Murder. Epic. Okay, there's not a ton that's useful here right now. Spells are mid. I will buy this wand because I want crit on water. I have no way to use it properly yet, but that can be really good. None of those are really great. Force field! Yay! Alright, that's fantastic. That is a very fantastic pull. How much time we got? We got another hour. Alright, this is one of the more dangerous zones because you're still relatively early in the game. And it is chock full of enemies. High gold earning potential, also incredibly high chance of death. Get fucked. Thankfully, a ton is full of snow, which we can very easily chop through with our makeshift wand here. Also, this honestly talks about... Honestly, that's a fantastic point that I should talk about really quick. Give me a second to get back to safety. Okay, this wand here. This wand is actually a fantastic example of things to look for in Noita, which are ways to combine wands to reduce the amount you need to carry. That is a fantastic principle that this shows off. Unfortunately, I don't have any sort of Greek letters or anything like super powerful to like reduce my wand usage further, because I do kind of need black holes, which usually you want your second slot wand to be your pure digging wand. Your first wand to be damage wand, and your third to be transportation. In this case, because all of these black holes are actually still single use, we need to be careful with them. And I do kind of need to carry them in my back pocket at all times, so unfortunately it's going to have to live in the second slot. But because we have combined a rudimentary digging wand and transportation wand into one, we now can get away with using the black holes even less, which means we'll have them for even longer. This will transport us around when we need. But then once it gets low enough, because its recharge time is so low, it'll actually just be able to spam the chainsaws there to dig! to dig through softer materials. Oh yeah, also Hisi base is full of so much death, so many explosives. So proceed with caution. And a lot of it. Toaster. Honestly, that is the entire reason, Twist, that I'm being so descriptive with what I'm doing. The goal is to help teach you things, and anybody else interested in playing this game. If you want to play it blind, my condolences, but you are so welcome to. Everybody can play exactly how they want. It's the fun thing about offline games. Look at me going clubbing and then killing everybody and destroying everything. We're just gonna chop up some bods real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this wide. I'm not that big of a mask. You deleted your own message? It's crazy. Sucks to be you, though, as my multi-chat thing captures that message, too. I don't know, maybe you mistyped something? I don't know. To be fair, I'm also a mod. You're the owner, so I can also see deleted messages regardless, but there's no hiding from me. I just want to spread blood around right now for the most part. It's more or less all I'm trying to accomplish. Oh god, not the fucking vines. Get me out of here. Burn, baby, burn, baby. Shields are dangerous to me, so I am gonna destroy them whenever I can. Because I have the bloodlust, which again makes it so my own projectiles can hurt me, anything that can reflect them is very dangerous and must be treated as such. We're trying to drill out all the fucking vines. Yeah, I pressed N before I typed masochist. I completely just auto-deleted it. Woo! Embedded in the snow. Little bitch. Okay, we're gonna just dump a ton of water here. That way we can absorb the water over there. Oh yeah, I forgot about Wand Experimenter. I know, right? It's been so long caught. It has been quite a while. We got Vampire, though. Hello, hello. How you doing today? It's probably like, what, like midday for you right now? Make more blood. Blood for the blood god. Almost evening. Yeah, okay. Even later than I anticipated. Holy shit, so many explosives. I feel like this protective barrier I have is making me more reckless. I need to try and tone that down before it bites me in the ass. Get out of the mist. More blood. Yeah, remember that run from a very long time ago where I was a vampire? We're doing that again. So I'm just trying to make as big of a storage pool for blood as I can right now. There, this is such a fat reservoir. That will do me very nicely. Finally, wands. I will also say the deeper you go in the, like, map, on average, the better wands will get. It's not a hard and fast rule, but on average. It's like we haven't seen a wand with this sprite before. So, it's a new one. It's only 3 slots usually, somewhere around there. So it's not super useful, but it's there. He's got a wand, kill him fast. Oh my god, that could have ended me. That many plasma cutters? Oh. That could have been just GG. I want them, though. Plasma cutters will allow me to phase out black holes for now. It's also a pretty long wand, so it also will act as a pretty solid storage wand. But plasma cutter, while it can hurt me, so it is hazardous, it will allow me to phase out the black hole wand, so I will take it. Oh shit, personal fireball thrower. Wait, that's so huge. We can go kill the alchemist for free. Oh my god. Tired. We can go kill the alchemist for free. That's what that allows us to do. This is not a shuffle wand, so that's fantastic. But its mana recharge is so bad. Not as bad as this one, so we're gonna have to actually find a replacement for this one. Honestly, this one will do fine. It's shuffle, but if we only have one spell on it, then it doesn't fucking matter. There, so now, as long as I don't run into it, we'll be okay. Which I have run into it and killed myself on it plenty. Plenty. But now we have a storage wand. We can keep our black holes active, we can dump a ton of this stuff on there as well. 12 slots, so there are better storage wands, but it's not bad. This one's 10, so that one actually is better. I just wanted to double check that. You kind of always want to get a storage wand at some point, but you should only really do it when you start having a ton of spells that you want to keep around. This is not nightmare difficulty. This is normal Ow. This is normal difficulty. Twist is apparently getting into Noita, so I was like, you know what? I haven't played it in forever. Let's do some educational Noita again. So here we are doing some kind of educational Noita. And honestly, if we live long enough and get strong enough, I would honestly be down to turn this into a, like, long run where we try and beat, like, all the bosses or just about all the bosses. It'll take a ton of research. It'll take a ton of research to figure it all out and get it all sorted. Because I don't even know. I know so little about the bosses in this game. So we're gonna have to figure a ton of that out. But, like, that could be pretty solid. That could be pretty solid. I think an all bosses run would be pretty fun. Also on Facebook, somebody just replied to one of my memes with a gif of someone clicking a clicker, so I'm pretty appreciative of that. So much blood. Sacrifice. Our shield protected us there. Okay, we now have like 800 bodies down here. Oh, sick. This would be an amazing reservoir, because it'll all just drop down in here. Shall we make some ground beef? God, this is so dark. Oh, I love it. Let me just prop myself up underneath this while I try and drill this down a bit. Okay, this is not working. We're gonna... Plasma cutter will evaporate some of the blood, but honestly, I'm not that bothered by it. Easy smoothie. Oh, God. Not twist. I'm so used to it being twist. God, that's vile and I love it. Oh my God, this is so brutal. On the bright side, we're getting so many clips, and holy shit, I needed them. Oh fuck, it's spilling over the other side. No! I had pretty much run out completely of clips, so this is solid. Like, I've got water, I've got ambrosia, and I've got 2 vials of blood. Like, we are so set. How much has oh my god, it's actually... It's actually spilling over to wherever this is. Oh my god. Yeah, you are looking for that. Dear god, I know what Vintage Story is. I don't even want to play that. Damn, this is crazy. This is an ocean of blood. Alright, let's cut through here and see what's over here. Oh, the wall. Alright, cool. Wait, what is this? A secret shop? They're all terrible. I actually don't know what Unstable Metamorphosis is, but I'm really scared to use it. Because I don't know what it is. I'll tank the damage. It's way too dangerous to use Plasma Cutter that close. In the end, I didn't really take any damage, so we're fine. I think Twist is just officially a masochist. I guess if there was any doubt, really. We'll say, just as a note for anybody, late game, vampirism falls off so hard. When you get to the point where you have like thousands of health, it's basically useless. Basically, not entirely. Self-sustain is self-sustain, but it is not a percentage-based heal, so the amount of blood you have to consume in order for it to, like, do much of anything is copious. Yeah, that's unsurprising given what I know about it. Okay, we're dying in the steam. Is it steam? Yeah, it is steam. Okay. Another plant growth area. Fucking hate it. The plants drop poison. That is why I hate it. Poison is percentage-based damage. Right now, I mean, like, they're not gonna do a ton, but I'd really rather not be hit by it. It's a damage over time effect. Ow, shot myself. Gonna drink up here. Okay, we're good again. I feel like I've been getting really unlucky with the amount of health I have, though. We have not really found any way to increase it. It has been quite a while since our last heart. Lamuxium. Ooh! Decreased what, specifically? I'm not sure what that is referencing decreasing. Your health total. Yes, it does decrease it by 25% when you accept the perk. So it's better to get earlier on as well. It's really just a fantastic early to mid-game perk. Oh, I'm burning, I'm not paying attention. The healers are underneath me. Also, next week, I don't have a stream schedule yet because our manager has not put out next work week schedule yet. But, oh, my brain just died. It's gonna be a very early week heavy because I'm going away on a LARP trip all weekend from Friday to Monday. So there won't really be any content during that. I'm gonna try and schedule as many posts for like shorts and stuff, but we're not gonna have any streams. No, it's just your current HP. It just decreases the current, which is why it's better to take earlier on. Like the hearts that I still find, they'll still increase it by 25. Exactly. It is a pretty solid perk. Very solid early game perk. Hit that, wait till the dust settles. He just killed himself, all right. Honestly, mood, kind of fair. I understand where you're coming from. No chat, this is not a cry for help, don't worry that bad. In this state of the world, thoughts like that are honestly natural. They are more normal than you think. Does not mean there's something wrong with you. That comes partially from therapy, not just me. Ooh, better storage wand. Oh! Add mana. We must extract this. This is now an extraction mission. Add mana is up there with chainsaw for spell value. We are gonna have to come back and find where the hell our storage wand is, but we can deal with that later. Securing add mana is way more important. Okay, we're getting close because we have the oceans of blood over here. I think I took a wrong turn. I'll take the money, though. Oh, we went way too far to the right. There we go. Add mana. Oh my gosh, yes. Hallelujah. Okay, so add mana doesn't really do anything for me right now. But what it does is it adds 30 mana to the wand. And like spell wrapping with the chainsaw, you can effectively turn one add mana into triggering twice, thus adding 60 mana to the wand. But that's not a one-time thing. That's every time the spell gets cast. So you can make up for, like, you can make up so much mana with it. This will enable us to use much better, or not better, but much lower stat wands that, like, maybe have a higher capacity or something like that. into making them viable. We just have to find our way back to our storage wand now. That is admittedly a downside of the storage wand, is it does take up the 4th slot, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Damn, that's a lot of death. Let's slurp a little bit of this blood here. Shield protected me. Shield is one of the better perks as well. It can make up for a lot of your mistakes. Believe me, no matter how good you think you are, you will have mistakes, as I just did. I just got zapped like 7 times by my own laser there. Are drinking some, like, oil, that'll set us on fire, because it's on fire, but drinking the blood in general will offset that considerably. Okay, we should be... Holy shit, don't fall in that. This is not where we need to go. Here it is. That's not it. Here it is. A thing to note about the plasma beam thing, be careful how close you are to the object you want to cut through. It spawns a default distance away from you, but if you're too close to like a wall or an object, it'll spawn closer to you, which naturally can turn into spawning inside of you, which will then absolutely fucking melt you. You have been warned. If you kind of have to use it like I am right now, that is something to keep in mind. I think we're getting pretty close to being able to leave Hisi base. I think we're getting pretty close to that point. Honestly, with our add mana, it might be possible to turn our storage wand into our main wand. I don't want to do that, because I don't really have a ton of extra modifiers to make use of the extra spell space. But, like, it might be possible. It just doesn't have much of a benefit for us right now. Can I evaporate chaotic polymorphine with this? Oh, I can, thank God. Okay, that chaotic polymorphine is now destroyed. Oh, I have multiple wands at the same time. I am using multiple wands, actually. Is this our first time seeing Noita Dekai? 2 hands. Well, that's not how the game works. That's why I'm not using it. That's why I'm not akimboing wands. But this is, if this is your first time seeing it, it is an insanely deep game. Absurdly, absurdly deep. Imagine the potential, though. I'm imagining it, but I can't change that. Oh my God, the recoil cot has a point. Holy shit. I already have insane recoil with this one. Whee! Oh my God, that amount of blood is insane. Oh god! Drink the medkits, drink the medkits. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll just fill up our medkits down here. Alright, next medkit. It'll somewhat even out. Twist, how would you point in 2 different directions if you only have 1 mouse? Yeah, play with 2 mouses or something stupid like that. I'm expecting that to be the next thing out of one of your mouths. It's not how that works. It's not how that's not how Windows works. You can't have 2 independent mice. Mouse for your foot. Again, that's not how Windows works. It only supports the 1. God damn it. Ay. Boop. As dangerous as it is, God, having infinite cutting for hard materials is so nice. Oh, it's so nice. Ooh, that's a couple of guys. A couple of guys are dead now, though. Oh yeah, Alyssa, how's your puppy girl doing? You're like pseudo-owner now, aren't you? Kind of roles reversed, I think. I am curious. If you're still chilling in here. I wonder if Linux has some way to potentially support 2 mice. I want to say I doubt it, but that comes off of that. I have no evidence to support that. Well, there you go. Linux is just the ultimate Noita gaming system. Alright, this one shoots really slow. I'm gonna see if I can speed up how fast it shoots. I don't really know why I just drilled all the way around that. I don't think it really does anything positive. Alright, I think we're done. I think we're done with this level. I do know there is a broken wand back way up in that fungal area. Honestly, I just don't care to go get it. I'm way too tired for that shit. Okay, we have the big brother now. This gets actually dangerous. So, in case we're unfamiliar, twist. If you break temples, by the time you get to your 3rd temple, after you've broken one, this happens. You stop fighting Steve and get his big brother Scott. He has double shields, he can eat materials, he hits way harder. He is just a Steve on steroids. So he is actually dangerous, although Ambrosia allows you to cheese him to a pretty heavy degree, similar to the other guy. It's like that. Pretty sure that spawns on me, so that's actually a waste. We'll buy crit plus, that's huge. Our projectiles can now crit, which is fantastic. Yeah. Wait, what if I do this? Does it still work? But if I shift all of this over... Okay, so see, now we're burning through our mana actually faster than we can replenish it. So now would be a great time to do an add mana, but unfortunately I can't do that. Okay, all of these are pretty mid. Extra life. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Okay, now we're gonna see if we can actually program this wand down here. Our storage wand. We're gonna start by copying this over 1 for 1. Okay, see, now it shoots super fast. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, we now have a more buffed wand, and we have 3 more slots to work with. We're gonna make this our teleporting wand now. You're a thing of the past. Again, we do lose our storage wand, but, like, we can make that up. Honestly, here, for now. So you know what? No, that's not even deep enough. Oh, it's shuffle. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, we're storing a bunch of wands on this garbage. So we're kind of getting somewhere. There, this now digs a little bit faster, and we have more storage space. Wait, can I add another projectile? We can, even holding hard right, I cannot counteract. Okay, actually, no, it does drain it too fast. So this kind of does, like, less damage. A little bit. But it will now crit on things, which will up that considerably. That statue just got fucking melted. The temple stone is the hardest material in the game, so the fact that we can cut through it this quickly with this method, pretty happy with that. Honestly, you know what? I'm pretty tired. I think this is a fine place to end stream. I think we're gonna end a little bit early. I am okay with that. I think given we just powered ourselves up, we made it through like 3-4 layers. I think we're gonna pause there and come back to it whenever we play next. I think that, yeah, honestly, I like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yay, headpads! Boop. That is gonna be our decision for now. Pretty solid. I'm happy with it. We made a ton of progress on it. Tons of education, so like all of that's pretty solid. I am pretty happy with how we did. Also, what I think I'm gonna try doing, I know I threw out the idea of a programming stream a while ago, and people seem to be kind of interested in that, so what I think could be really fun is trying to program a Twitch bot on stream. Our own custom Twitch bot. No Nightbot, no Stream Elements, doing our own custom one. I think that could be a really fun project. I need to look up a ton of stuff about it and do some research in it first. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that works, like using APIs, connecting to Twitch's servers, stuff like that. It'll be a ton to figure out, and I'm sure that I will be limited on what I can test initially, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to like generate like special tokens specifically for my channel, which should not be exposed to the world. So we're gonna have to do some testing and figure out what I can stream for, what I can't, what has to be done off stream. But I think that would be a really fun thing. I think programming a custom Twitch bot on stream would be pretty fun, figuring out how all of that works. So, ad break just happened. Worst time to do it. But I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody who's watching right now is subbed, so I don't think that's really gonna change much. I think we're fine with that. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you to all of the lurkers as well. You are valuable as well. I am so glad you are here too. Everybody, you have a fantastic rest of your day. I think I will cancel Saturday's stream though tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take that day to myself, you know, get high, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna cancel that. We'll see you Monday for sure, as is our consistent one. And once the manager actually puts up a stream or a work schedule, we'll build a stream schedule around it that works. Thank you everybody very much for tuning in. Your presence has been appreciated. And until next time, take care.